Welcome to my podcast today. I'm well into the podcast now. My 35th episode. I'm getting near the end, as I was saying there, near the end of the episodes there, and the way thing. I was just saying. I'm going to go through the various news sections here today on my podcast. First up, just on the RTE website, the RTE new website. Man convicted of manslaughter of Donegal woman. A 32-year-old man has been found not guilty of the murder of Jasmine Mongol in County Donegal, but guilty of manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility. And then it says no renegotiations of Windsor framework. It says Northern Ireland Secretary. That's the latest on that. Man jailed for assault that left woman blind in one eye. And Green members criticise Hurricane suspension of a vote. And I see TikTok boss appears before US committee. Florida is set to expand Don't Say gay law. And then Leo Varadkar to meet EU leaders in Brussels. According to this, see, that's what it says there on the EU. That's on the RT website. And then in the sports, it just says O'Rourke and Bradley to manage Donegal on Sunday. That's in account of the man walking away. The Donegal manager car quits, as saying there. So that's the developments in that. And then it says it's just not Limerick that get red cards, says Nash. Uncapped McGrath set for Ireland debut against Wales. That's the woman. So and Smallbone gets set sights on France after dream debut. That match there that was on yesterday was good. It was Ireland 3, Latvia 2, and Evan Ferguson scored, and then it was a good match. Well, it was bad that we let them come back, as I was saying there, but that was the deadline. That was the how the match ended there. It just says players rating, folks, and small bone among great players there last night. Matt Doherty, he scored 7. Nathan Collins, he rated 7 as well. Darrow O'Sell, Shea 7. Andrew Mata 6. Alan Brown 6. Callum Dowd 8. Jason Malumpi 4. Will Smallbone 8. He got a great foot. Michael Ofamami 8. Evan Ferguson 8. John Egan 5. So Evan Ferguson done well, I was saying there last night. And that was how it went. Now the Electricity League, this match is here on Friday, tomorrow. It's Cork City and Drogheda United. That's first up. Dundalk and Shamrock Rovers. Shelbourne and Derry City, and St Patrick's Athletic versus UCD. So they're the matches then. The table is well placed as well. Bohemian are out in front with 15 points. Derry have 12. Dundalk have 11, and Sligo Rovers have 9. And then the first division table. I'm not sure now if the match is there for tomorrow. Tomorrow's match is Go United versus Longford Town. That's first up. Kerry Football Club versus Athlone Town, and Treaty United versus Waterford Football Club. And then Bray Wonders versus Wexford, and Finn Harps and Cove Ramblers. Now the table doesn't lie here. The table is Go United with 5, played 5. They have 15. They're way out in front. Cove Ramblers have 10. Brave Wonders have 9. And Waterford Football Club have 8. So that's the table and that. And I was saying the results there. I think I gave you the results there. The matches were played last week. So then the Gaelic, there's quite a few matches there. I was saying there next week. I was just gonna go through before I do any more. Uh, I was just gonna go through the Bray People news here. Uh, I've been told to present as homeless. The government's decision not to expand the eviction ban beyond Manchester has left more people across Wicklow facing the prospect of homelessness, according to this. So on that page, that's on page 4 as well. Domestic rescue operation as woman is airlifted to hospital. A woman is winched to safety by the Clip rescue team. Um, and then Wicklow has zero capacity for homeless accommodation. According to this, Wicklow Sinn Féin John Brady has received confirmation from Wicklow County Council that there is zero capacity for homelessness. So that's bad. That's bad news there. That many people are homeless. It's very bad and very sad, in my view, why it's down to that. I've been told to go to the guards and present as homeless. That's Alison Wilder's Cramond. Lifting of eviction ban leaves Alison Wilder's Cramond facing the worst come April 15th. And vast majority won't end up in emergency accommodation, according to Leo there on Patrick's Day. Called for government to ramp up how it promotes its first time bias game. And then active retirement group shared the joy of painting at exhibition. That's a picture there. Surgeon dog surrenders puts charity near breaking points. Its own kennels are full, and so are those at Dublin DCS. They were arriving in at 5 and 8 dogs at a time. We don't have any room left. It's been really tough. That's very sad. Brave pet Pete Wedderburn appointed to ISPC board. So that's a development there as well. And Wicklow TD Jennifer Whitmore will vote to extend eviction ban according to this, which and then Council renew appeal for vacant properties to house Ukraine. Wicklow County Council have renewed their offer a home appeal for vacant Wicklow properties that can be used to house Ukraine refugees. A 78-acre Glenlea farm to be auctioned. So that's the main news on this. As saying, donut shop to pledge day of sales to filmmaker Dave. That's according to that. Co-owner of Donut Express on Arklow Main Street. So that's the owners of Donut Express have generously offered to donate a day of sales at the Donut Shop to Arklow Bay director Dave Thomas and his new 7 Moments in Time movie project. So you can read more about that. That's on page 12 about that. Bella Voice make donations to help AAA Alliance. And then it shows you just pictures there at the parade, or more pictures. Grace Song goes green as parade returns after 4 year absence. So there was a good few there away from parade. There's a lot of pictures there about Bray, and then day of fun and excitement at Bray Parade. Bray Parade has hit fever pitch on Friday as town came alive for spectacular St. Patrick's Day Parade. More than 1,500 people took part, with thousands more lining the streets, according to what it's saying. And then there's good few pictures there. And then it says 1798 festival set to reenact famous Battle of Newtown. In Newtown, Mackenzie's Tidy Town launched the 1798 Festival of Remembrance at the Parkview Hotel and outlined a programme of events due to take place in May. So, and then I'm just going through Great People quick here. And then there's a story there, there's an article there about David McAuliffe writes an article there. Rectangle Writers Group, a story to tell. A group of writers in West Wicklow have come together to archive what so many scribes don't know they've written. Spoke to facilitator John Rossiter about this came to pass education, drama, and cycling. So that's the article there. And then massive games ahead. Footballers and hurlers set for key fixtures. Wicklow senior football manager Ushin says that Sunday's crucial meeting with Waterford is an opportunity for his players to bounce back from a performance against Wexford that he believes was not a fair reflection from why they are about as footballers. The Garden County move into Sunday's last round with promotion still a real possibility. They need to get their own work done by beating lowly Watford and then Sligo win over Leitrim. So that's what they have to do then. And then the Hurlers are playing as well then the semi final. They're playing as well on the same day on Saturday. Epic conclusion to an unforgettable voyage. It's Josh van der Flyer and his family after his side victory. So, there's an article there about that. And then there's an article there about Wicklow fall to Clinical Carlow in Leinster minor hurling. Wicklow 110, Carlow 319, so well beaten there. And then in the senior hurling, it was Sligo 114, Wicklow 12 points. And then there was a other match there, Carnew Emmets and Bray. That match was in Scotland. That was Carnew Emmets 415, Bray Emmets 116, and that was that match there, senior hurling manager. So that was they were well beaten there. Bray were well beaten in that match anyway. So and then there's a thing semi-finals to be seeded into Group 6 of 6. So four seeded teams in 2000 senior, intermediate, and junior. And then there's Akram or somewhere. Will your grandchildren thank you for? They're thinking of redevelopment Akram, and I'm not sure now. I'd have to read that fully. That's there. So that's there. I'm well through this paper now. I'll just finish this. So I'm well into the podcast now here. So that article there. Then Late Late Show revamp needs to go country with Tommy Tiernan, according to this man here. So it's hard to know who's going to get the Late Late Show, but they probably know soon enough. And then there's a recipe in the paper here today: apple and thyme stuffed pork. That's Edward Hayden, the chef there. And then Kim Mechanic Tardy, it just gives you the very snooze there of the area. Then job sections, which was pretty good. And so then there's a pet there's a pet section here there as well. I was just going to go through this. Pete Wedderburn article: Spray dogs and cats to stop pet overpopulation. So kittens are cute, but they are far too many in Ireland, according to that. Significant loss of our native wild plants. American willow herb has pretty pink flowers, each with not petals in its invasion aliens. And then top films today, Don't Look Now, that's on BBC One on Monday. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, that's on Tuesday as well, it's film 4. And then Rocket Man is on channel, that's on Saturday, film 4, 9 o'clock. Then the song, number one song in 1997, Who Do You Think You Are, Mama, the Spice Girls. And the second one was I Believe, I Can Fly. I remember that song, yeah. I remember that song well. So that's just a quick thing through the Bray People. And I have other news then to talk about. It just says the main news then on the Irish Independent News. It just plan to free up 12,000 properties for long-term rental in disarray as new A and B register delayed by EU. I see. And then the incredible story of the US trucker who got rootless, real IRA leader to drop his guard. Hay fever treatment revolutionized by new laser technology that allows real-time pollen measurement. And then young man jailed after gang attack left teenager Alan Quinn blind in one eye. And then it just says, just not right. FAI fails to support transplant football team. Government faces Labour no confidence motion despite winning eviction ban. And then more about Donald Trump. Messages between Donald Trump, a Tory, and Stormy Daniels handed to Manhattan DA. That's still going on about Donald Trump. That man should be locked up a long time ago. I don't know. They should get the key and just put the handcuffs on him. Oh, God, I don't know how he's still on the run to be the president. That is really funny, isn't it? How can a man that's mixed up in so much be still going for president? I don't know what's wrong with the world. and then RT Baz as my on the Late Late Show gig. They should get it because they're the best, he says. So I wouldn't entirely agree with that. There's other people out there that want a job. I would love to be I would love to get the go at the Late Late and same with everyone else, but it's gonna be a long time. Probably Claire Bourne. I'll get it at the end of the day. I don't know who'll get the Late Late Show, but there's there's a lot of candidates in the running anyway. That's all I can say on the matter. So I'm well into this now, and Sky News. I was going to go through the latest what's on the across the globe there, across the water. Breaking news. It says Sir Keir Starmer publishes tax return, and then I'm telling the general truth. Man accused of shooting dead Olivia Pratt Corbett 9 disputes CCT claim Thomas Cashmore trial live. And then Bank of England raises interest rate but no longer expects UK recession this year. TikTok to be blocked from Parliament devices and network over cyber security fears. And politician wife medical middleman found guilty of organ harvesting plot. So that's the latest on Sky News. And then the entertainment news. Andrew Lloyd Webber says son has been moved to a hospice. Lindsay Lohan Arkin fined thousands of dollars after illegal Krypton promotion. And Noel Leah's ball in Liam courts over Oasis reunion. BAFTA TV nomination revealed with nods for Harry Potter star and drama about NHS. I see another man is coming back there today. He's coming back on Succession, Brian Cox. That should be interesting enough to see how the dude is going, and plenty of cussing in there in that show. So that's be interesting enough. And then the journal. I usually give a bit on the journal. I'm not sure what's on the journal now today, but this is just a bit off the news of the papers. It's pretty probably the same. Then it says man found guilty of manslaughter. They said that was and then 7 remain in hospital after chip tip accident in a Scottish dry dock. And Darragh Lyons jailed for Ballyfermot attack that left Anna Quinn Ardis behind, blind in one eye. Uh, Study on children with disability living in state care. Almost 200 arrested for driving under the influence on St. Patrick's weekend. And protesters blast Eamon Rise as he says politics of divisions will not work for climate crisis. So that's the latest on that. So let me see, have I got the I'm well into the now. Have I got the Hoganstown website? There is a lot of matches I was saying in the league this week. I was saying that Wicklow have a match there on Sunday against Waterford, and it's all down in Division 4 is interesting enough. It's going to be dead heat in that division. So there's no verdicts or tips I can give, but there's a good few matches on. I can go through to some of the matches. Division 4, that's the matches there. First of all, Division 1 match, Galway and Kerry, that's in Pierce Stadium at 1:45. So, and then the next one is Roscommon and Donegal, that's 1:45. Tyrone and Armagh, Healy, that's 1:45. Mayo Monaghan, 1:45. And Division 2, Clare versus Limerick, Dublin and Louth, Croke Park, Kildare and Meath, Newbridge, Cork and Derry, Páirc Uí Chaoimh, and then Division 3, Cavan versus Fermanagh, Westmeath and Tipperary, Offaly and Down, Longford and Antrim, and that's in Glennon Park. And then in our own division, Division 4, they're played at 1 o'clock, London and Laois, Waterford and Wicklow, Leitrim and Sligo, and that's played in Leitrim. And then there's hurling matches as well. I think there's a good few hurling matches. So Wicklow are playing as well. My semi-final match. They're playing. They're playing in on Saturday. Donegal and only going on week 2. So that match is on Saturday. So that's just all the matches now out of the way. I hope you enjoyed my podcast today, Friday. I didn't give any verdicts or tips, but I thought I'd come back with another podcast. As I was saying there, I'm still going anyway in the podcast. This is my 35th episode. I've been going a good long distance. I'm not sure how many episodes I do in this season, but maybe another 5, another 6. I'm not sure yet, but I hope you enjoy my podcast today, and I'll be back on Sunday probably. If I can go back on Sunday. Hope you enjoyed me, and goodbye for now, and slán leat.